Welcome to Fan Day 2014 at Dalton High School. I'm here with Coach Matt Land. Coach Land, tell me a little bit about the camp this year.
Oh, it is great. It was a different experience for us. We're used to taking the Catamount faithful and loading them up and traipsing off to Bell Buckle for many years, and then we went to Jack State. And then most recently, we've been going to Tusculum College, and all have been great experiences for us. But this year, a unique circumstance happened with pads not really being allowed until Friday, August the 1st, and then we have to be in school on Monday morning. So there wasn't a lot of time for us to get out to camp, and so we decided to do Catamount Camp here at Dalton High on our campus, and it's really been an outstanding camp. And you know, on a campus like this, there's so many amenities, and you know, at the end of the day, we really pay to go off and spend some time at places that really are not as good as what we have here. So it was great to have our own classrooms, have our weight room, have our shaw turf field out here, and our facilities. You know, being able to stay here at in our turf room, and so like I said, it was a different experience for the guys, but they had a great time. But I think the familiarity of knowing, you know, where you're meeting, and you know, I can't say enough about the Oakwood. They catered our meals and did outstanding with that. And so yeah, I just think that is great. And like I said, the big thing that you worry about coming when you stay at home is people just kind of getting in your team time. That's really what camp's about. It's not as much about X's and O's as it is these guys becoming a team. And I cannot say how much I appreciate our parents, our fans for respecting our team time. We didn't have anybody show up for practices or nothing. They let us get to work, good. That was great. And all these guys, we had 100 guys sleeping in the turf room every night, and you know, I mean, they all slept on the turf. Nobody had mattresses. Nobody had, you know, you had your sleeping bag, and that was it. And it was great to go in there and see those guys having a great time. And at the end of the day, you know, you go do that morning wake up. Whew, it's rough getting 100 of them up at the same time.
I'm sure. So, Coach, a little bit about the camp this week. Anything about the offense that stands out this year?
Well, we're you know, we return 8 starters on offense,
right.
And so we're a lot further down the road right now than we were last year this time. So it's allowed us to do a little bit more. We've also had some guys that have really, to me, they've redefined their bodies. Coach Thompson, Coach Smith has done an outstanding job with these guys in the weight room, and a couple of the guys are a little more explosive than they were last year, and that just opens up some new possibilities for us. We still have to find out, does that fit in our system? We still have to figure out how does that fit into the game management and what we're trying to accomplish, but it's good to have weapons, and that's what you want. Our line is headed by Hayden Gross and Chris Hicks and Evan Pope, 3 seniors that are solid, and Stewart. Evan Stewart is another senior that's going to be in there, and Andrew Williams. So that's where you win games.
Sure.
You win in your offensive line and your defensive line, and we've got another senior, Daniel Hurtado, and those guys, they do a great job of rolling in there. So it's good to have a little bit of depth, but offensively, I think it's just kind of finding what we do best. We're going to do a lot of things good, but I think the question is, what do you do best, and that's what you focus on.
Right. So a little bit about the defense. I know there's a lot of changes from last year's defense to this year's defense. Tell me a little bit about the defense.
Well, we only returned 3 starters, and you got to win the battle in the middle. So our focus has been our defensive line, trying to build those guys up. We're going to have our depth on our defensive line is going to have to come from the offensive side of the ball, and we know that, and our guys have conditioned for that. And so, it's a matter of really just kind of getting those guys to where they can play both sides if necessary.
Sure.
We obviously have new linebackers this year. Really the only returning starters is Uriel Perez, our nose guard, who's been injured this week, haven't been able to go. Chipper Elrod, defensive end, and Jordan McKinney. And Jordan's just a special kid, 6 foot tall, 182 pounds, plays a great corner for us. And like I said, we're going to really depend on their leadership this year as we kind of move in this season and mature as a defense.
So you talked about your 3 seniors on offense. Compared to other senior classes, tell me a little bit about this year's senior class. What stands out?
Well, we've got great leadership. We return a quarterback in Peyton Veraldi, who is just he's a solid quarterback. Chase Westfall at tight end, Peter Sigmund wide receiver, Tyler Britt. These are names that people have heard. But I think the thing that's unique about this senior class is this group really loves to compete. And one of the things that we did this week at camp, we looked for ways to compete. And it wasn't necessarily just on the football field.
Right.
I mean, it was everything from swimming laps to to rope pulls to, they probably would like to have done a pie eating contest, if truth be known, with some of these desserts we've had today. But they like to compete.
Sure.
And, that's a mark of most of the Dalton teams, if not all the Dalton teams that I can remember. But they really, really kind of take it to the next level. And that's exciting as a head coach to know that, what we're going to lack in talent, what we're going to lack in experience, and what we're going to lack in awareness or going into this new region, we're going to make up in competition. These guys are going to compete, and
Sure.
we're going to get out there, and for 48 minutes, these guys are going to give the best they can, and that excites me because as a coach, you can work with that.
Right.
You
Right.
can't work with people that can't compete. These guys want to compete, and that's what I think all of us like about this senior group. Our offenses and defensive coordinators have done an outstanding job of getting our guys to focus on winning first down, putting us in positions where we're not predictable,
Right.
where we can throw the ball when we want to.
Sure.
You're not nobody's a good passing team when you're throwing. And they know you're throwing.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, we're a team that for the most part has been built inside out. We're a run-first team. And at the end of the day, these guys, I'm excited to see how it's going to evolve from this point.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck this
Thank you.
season.
Thank
and we'll
you.
be right back.
Go Big Red.
Got car problems? That's no problem for Transformers Transmission Specialists. Bring your foreign or domestic vehicle into Transformers and have our certified master technicians perform the most comprehensive diagnostics over any other shop. Transformers utilizes the latest technology, so you can rest assured that you get the proper diagnosis the first time, so only necessary repairs are made. Save time and money on all your brake, AC, tune-up, and transmission needs. All backed by the best warranty in the business. Transformers Transmission Specialists.
When is the last time you have compared your car, life, or health insurance cost? At Advanced Insurance Strategies, we know your time is valuable. Therefore, we have developed AdvancedInsuranceStrategies.com. You can now go online anytime, anywhere, and get quick and easy quotes for your car, life, or health insurance from respected companies such as Blue Cross Blue Shield of Georgia, Assurant Health, Alliant Health Plans, and Drive Insurance from Progressive. Receive unparalleled customer service from a local insurance agency while using AdvancedInsuranceStrategies.com.
Welcome back to Dalton High School Fan Day 2014. I'm here with Coach Bill Napier. Coach Napier, this year's camp is here on campus at Dalton High School. Compared to past camps, we've been at Tusculum, Jack State. How does it compare this year?
Well, I think it's just as good as those. Now, I was accustomed to that. I've been doing that 30-something years. So this is different, but I've also done this a few times. And we have such great facilities here. And, of course, we've been eating like kings this weekend. So we really are pleased with how it's went. And I wouldn't be surprised for this just becomes a regular thing.
Tell me a little bit about the camp, for this year's camp, and having that many seniors return. How does that compare in past camps?
Well, they're not all seniors, but it's quite different than last year. Last year when we were at this stage, we had Kelvis Rhodes coming back as a skill player who had rushed for 1,600 and some odd yards as a 10th grader. Everybody else played JV the year before. Well, now all these kids have played, including Kelvis being back. And one guy that didn't get to play on Friday nights last year that's a big part of the puzzle is Kyrick McGowan.
Right.
He's 14 years old. He's a really good football player. But it's amazing how it can vary. The depth we have more than enough runners, more than enough receivers, a real good competitive situation, and they're all, uniting, and that's what this is all about, this camp, the chemistry and getting them together.
Right. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time this year. Good luck in 2014, and we'll be right back with Catamount 2014 Fan Day. I'm here with Jerry Scott, president of Dalton High School Quarterback Club. And Jerry, tell me a little bit about the Quarterback Club. I've been a member for a number of years, and you've been a member for a number of years. Just tell us a bit about the Quarterback Club this year.
We are increasing our membership. We've had a good early enrollment. We've had a good enrollment here. We have a number of alumni in the program, former football players, some just students that were at Dalton High that aren't football players. We want to be an open club. We want to be open to anyone who loves Dalton City Schools.
Sure.
You don't have to just be a football fan. If you're a proponent of Dalton City Schools, we want you to be a member of our Quarterback Club.
Tell us a little bit about when the meetings are for Quarterback Club and, again, how people can become members of Quarterback Club.
You can register online. We have internet registration. Also, you can just talk to any quarterback club member, and we'll see that you can join the quarterback club at whatever sponsor level, whatever membership level you want to be at. We have various levels of membership, and we welcome anybody who wants to be a member. They can contact me. They can contact any quarterback club member, or they can go to www.daltonfootball.com is our website, and you can join there as well.
Well, Jerry, we appreciate you coming out today. Good luck in 2014. We'll be right back with Fan Day 2014.
You asked for more HD channels and Optilink delivered. Check out hit series and current movies on MAV TV, FXX, and Universal. Like reality and nature shows, try Discovery and TLC. For music lovers, we added Great American Country and Access TV. And for the kids, we added HD versions of Animal Planet, Disney Channel, and National Geographic. And when you need to unwind, try Escapes TV. For more details, go to optilink.us.
Have you ever heard the term, your eyes are your expressions, the windows to your soul? But when your eyelids look tired and they start to sag, it will make you look much older than you actually are. There is a simple surgical procedure called a blepharoplasty or eyelid tuck, which can help to rejuvenate and redefine the contours around your eyelids. It will even improve your fields of vision, and a portion may even be covered by insurance. We can help redefine how others see you.
Welcome back to Fan Day 2014 at Dalton High School. I've got Coach Carpenter, our defensive coordinator. Coach, tell me a little bit about the camp this summer.
Well, really having camp here has really been great because we've had access to all of our facilities, and you know, this is first class, and it's really been good for us.
Anything standing out from this year's camp?
Well, really because we've had the camp here, we feel like we're farther along than we've been when we've traveled to other places because we've had the opportunity to take advantage of some meeting time.
Any players stand out at camp this year?
Well, really, they're just solid across the board. Although we're replacing 8 guys, the kids that have stepped up have really done a heck of a job.
Sure. Again, I know this is a transition year. Have you changed anything about your defense from past years because things are still the same?
It's still the same. There's just minor tweaks. It's the same defense we've ran since, I don't know, probably the 80s. Well, you'll see a lot of new faces replacing that many starters, but everybody has really been very consistent.
Okay, well, good. Well, Coach Carpenter, good luck this year. Appreciate your time, and we'll be right back with Fan Day 2014 at Dalton High School. I'm here with Doug Gross, who's chair of the Century Club, the Dalton High School Quarterback Club. Doug, tell me a little about the Century Club and what it is.
Well, the Century Club is the main fundraising arm of the Quarterback Club. We have various levels of membership. We also have the Ladies Century Club. And to participate, you can go to daltonfootball.com, fill out a registration form electronically, pay by credit card, or fill it out and mail it in with your payment. We'll get your merchandise ordered and get that to you so you can wear it on game day.
So I know that there are different levels of Century Club. We've got some great merchandise here, so tell me a little about the different levels of Century Club and what the recipient would receive with their different gifts.
Sure. The first level, you get this great white Dalton cap with the red ribbing this year. We try to alternate every year between the white cap and the red cap and the white cap, white shirt and the red shirt. The next level up is the Team Adidas polo, which is a dry fit polo. It's the first year we've had the Team Adidas shirt, so it's a really nice dry fit shirt for the second level. Third level, the member will get the Team Adidas dry fit coach's short sleeve shirt. And then the next level up, you get this nice insulated Dalton football cooler. So you can use that for picnics or going to the game for your tailgate or whatever you might need it for.
Well, that's great, Doug. We appreciate all the work you do for Dalton High Quarterback Club, and good luck in 2014.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back to Fan Day 2014.
Train like a pro at Performance Sports Academy. Get one-on-one training from former professional and collegiate players, featuring indoor baseball and softball training facilities, ground ball area, 3 pitching mounds, and 4 batting cages. Performance Sports Academy is also available for team rentals. Call 706-537-3169 today and train like a pro at Performance Sports Academy.
Okay, here's your problem. We're going to have to make a replacement. Here is your prescription. Call Carpet Express immediately. Saw. Hammer. Perfect. Another successful replacement by Carpet Express.
Welcome back to Fan Day 2014 at Dalton High School. I'm here with Coach Jim Bennett. Coach Bennett, tell me a little bit about camp this year. You're here at Dalton High School as opposed to going off. How does that compare to past camps?
I think it's been a great experience for the kids. With the restrictions, the Georgia High School Association has started now, and as early as we start school, it's just hard to get loaded up, the logistics, and get somewhere and get anything done and get back. So
Sure.
It's been a great experience, and our facilities here are great. So I don't think we've missed anything.
Good, good. Now, I know it's a little bit of a different challenge. Everybody's sleeping in one room and everything like that. The coach has been getting any sleep this week?
Well, we've played the gray-haired card this week, that us old coaches that are 60 or over get to go home and sleep in our beds, as long as I brought coffee every morning for the rest of the coaches. So I hadn't missed anything.
Good, good. Well, Coach, we had a very successful 7-on-7 passing camp this summer, and very impressed how you played. How do you take that momentum and move it into camp and move it into the season?
You build a lot of chemistry during the summer, and those 7-on-7s, the kids learn to compete, and they learn to trust each other. You know, if the linebackers got flats, then that corner's got to trust him to get there. So you build a lot of chemistry, and that's been really good for them.
Good, good. Anything that stands out in the camp this year compared to past camps?
We've had great effort by the kids, you know, and we always have a good camp, but the effort's been great, and the weather's been outstanding. This is not August weather, so we've been very fortunate and been very blessed with that.
Good. Tell me about senior class. We had a great senior class in 2013. I know we got some great kids in 2014. So how does this year's senior class compare to past senior classes?
I don't know if you've got that many standout kids in this group. You just got a good group of solid football players, and they've worked really hard together and they've bonded. The off season, we've had a tremendous off season, a great summer program, and this group has just kind of stepped up. And you don't really pick out one guy. It's just a good group of hardworking kids.
Right, right. Coach, this year is one of the rule changes. There's an emphasis on targeting this year. Does that change anything in how you coach your defense?
It does a little bit. You know, I blame ESPN on this targeting thing because they always want the big lick on there. And we just have to emphasize basics more. I mean, you know, throwing the arms when you tackle and rolling those hips. And we've always done that, but I think you're going to see a bigger emphasis now from everybody.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time this year. Good luck this year.
Thank you very much.
I'm here with Mary Braun, who's over ticket sales for Dalton High School. So, Mary, tell me a little bit what's going on with ticket sales in 2014.
Well, first of all, I have to give credit to Vicki Bartu, who's also been, in charge of the ticket sales, and we've had lots of great volunteers. Our pre-sales went great. We're up over last year, which is always good. You know, we have such a great fan base here and committed fan base, so as always, they've come through. We're up over last year, which is great. Coming up on August 12th and 13th are the dates where people who've already ordered their tickets and haven't paid yet can pick them up, kind of like a will call thing.
Right.
So that's August 12th and 13th from 5 to 7 p.m.
And where will they pick those tickets up?
In the front lobby of Dalton High School.
Okay.
And we're going to have lots of volunteers. Again, people that have already ordered their season tickets can pick them up then and pay for them. Cash, check. We're also going to have debit and credit card readers this year, which is new.
Right. So for somebody that doesn't have season tickets, is there a way that they can buy tickets for single games or for the whole season?
Well, okay. Let me say one thing first. There's some season ticket holders, existing season ticket holders we haven't heard from yet.
Right.
And we really encourage you to get in touch with us soon because, we don't want to release your season tickets, but we need to hear from you because August 12th and 13th on those dates, people can walk in from 5 to 7 p.m. on August 12th and 13th and purchase tickets. So, yes, the general public can walk in there and purchase their tickets then. But we do encourage, existing season ticket holders to get in touch with us because they don't want their tickets to go away.
Sure. Well, Mary, we appreciate all the work you do for Dalton High School football. And thank you and good luck this season.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. I'm here with Amy Stewart, who's responsible for cut-ups. So, Amy, tell me a little bit about what cut-ups does for Dalton High School Catamounts and what you guys do.
All right. We have the privilege of creating a memory of this year for our seniors. We take all of the newspaper articles from the local newspaper and media, and we include those as well as photos from the game for each player. And it gives them an opportunity one day to look back and see what was like this year and the scores and have that memory, hopefully, for their families for years to come. And maybe one day, if they have a Catamount, they'll know what to expect when they come here, and a winning tradition that we all are so proud of. What we are going to do is meet on Monday nights and on Wednesday afternoons. You can go to daltonfootball.com and to get more information. Typically, senior moms are the ones who put most of this together, but we would love for anyone who is a fan, who has an upcoming Catamount, who thinks they have an upcoming Catamount, to come and help anytime you can. You don't have to come every single time. You can even come once. Especially those of you who do have upcoming seniors next year, it's good just to get a taste of what's going to be happening so that next year when you're in the mix with everything and it comes fast, you're not as nervous, you know what to do, and you feel like you're ready to start the year on a good foot. So we'd love to see any of you come out and help. DaltonFootball.com and check out all the details.
A restaurant should be more than just a place to eat. Enjoy community, tradition, and unbeatable home-style cooking at the Oakwood Cafe, located in historic downtown Dalton. Our food, fair prices, and friendly staff have made the Oakwood Cafe one of the fastest-growing businesses in Georgia. We offer catering services that can bring our distinctive flavor anywhere. We also provide the opportunity to team up with us through franchising. Whether you're a newcomer or a regular, stop by and have the dining experience you've needed. Come feel at home with us at the Oakwood Cafe.
Honesty, integrity, and hard work, leadership, quality, and value. Just a few words to describe the company and people that make up Shaw Industries. Shaw Industries, the world's leading carpet manufacturer, is proud to be a sponsor of Dalton Catamount Football. Shaw Industries, where great floors begin.
Charlie Martin, senior, defensive back.
Peter Sigmund, senior, wide receiver.
Nate May, senior, linebacker and running back.
Peyton Viraldi, quarterback, senior.
Kells Rose, senior, running back, number 21.
Chipper Elrod, senior, defensive end, number 39.
Chase Westfall, senior, tight end, number 48.
Hayden Gross, number 55, senior offensive lineman.
Euro Perez, number 56, defensive line, senior.
Daniel Hurtado, number 62, offensive line.
Evan Stewart, 65, senior, offensive line.
Warner Braun, number 70, senior, defensive line.
Logan Mathis, number 71, senior, offensive line.
Chris Hicks, senior, number 75, offensive line.
Evan Pope, number 78, senior, offensive line.
Frankie Calderon, senior, 80, right.
Tyler Brandon, number 82, I play wide receiver, I'm a senior.
Jake Nichols, senior, defensive tackle.
Michael Alexander, junior, DB.
Jace Chastain, number 10, outside linebacker.
Travis Nielsen, junior, free safety.
Jordan McKinney, 22, junior, corner.
Austin Mills, junior, DB.
Tyler Nolan, junior, 25, athlete.
Elijah Blackwell, junior, receiver, DB.
Shaw Richardson, outside linebacker, junior.
Logan Pender, junior, 30, fullback.
Ja'Cory Stewart, junior, 31, nose guard.
Wyatt Irwin, number 32, junior receiver.
Jamar Winters, number 37, running back.
Josh Moreno, junior, outside linebacker.
Dave Rockcoat, number 42, junior, inside linebacker.
Darian Hill, junior, running back.
TJ Hornsby, sophomore, outside backer. Jesus Rodriguez, junior, 63, defensive line.
Andrew Williams, offensive lineman, junior.
Jamel Darwell, defensive lineman, junior.
Neff Guerrero, offensive line, junior, 73.
Jake Myers, defensive end, junior.
Luis Torres, defensive end, junior.
Cole Shelton, sophomore quarterback.
Marshall Phillips, sophomore wide receiver.
Keith Adams, sophomore fullback.
Jordan Garcia, sophomore and defensive back.
Sam Sepp, sophomore quarterback wide receiver.
Z Cobb, sophomore athlete.
Devin Pope, number 17, sophomore defensive back.
Jesus Mercantetti, sophomore defensive back.
Lathland, sophomore receiver.
Maddox Houghton, sophomore outside linebacker.
Colton Fromm, sophomore middle linebacker.
Tucker Sumner, sophomore linebacker fullback.
Kyrat McGowan, sophomore athlete.
Thomas Wright, sophomore cornerback.
Tariq Terry, sophomore middle linebacker.
Matthew Howell, sophomore defensive back.
Parker Putnam, sophomore inside linebacker.
Jacob Ferguson, sophomore defensive end.
Nathan Moore, sophomore defensive end.
Jake Brock, offensive line, 52.
Justin Washington, sophomore left guard.
Max Maynor, sophomore defensive line.
Caden Stokes, sophomore offensive line.
Davis Looper, 61, sophomore offensive line.
Diego Campos, sophomore D-line.
TJ Alt, sophomore offensive line.
AJ Womble, sophomore offensive line.
Gavin Driver, sophomore offensive line.
Tanner Neal, sophomore wide receiver.
Jake Thomas, sophomore tight end.
Brock Nelson, sophomore tight end.
Nick Faulkner, sophomore defensive end.